Found me out immediately, then blocked me because he didn't want me to talk. It's got to stop. And, you know, even though, and I do have this, look, this is no drama, nothing. Don B, you took that video down, but I've reached out to you multiple times. You did a video about being nicer to people and not knowing what everybody's going through in a time in their life when you might say F you to them or call them an idiot or something like that. Look, you don't know what I was going through. Honestly, that stuff's not cool. I've never said that to you. Let's be adults. Let's talk it out. Let's get past it. Drama's got to stop. Thank you. Look, I went up on Ziggy's last night to show an example.
It was kind of
this morning.
But
show an example that we can all get along. You don't have to agree with everything, but we can get along. And, you know, she, you know, if, you know, I don't know. I have nothing bad to say. It was good. It was a good thing. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, oh, I know, Dumpster. They always got, look, if my name ain't coming and Allie's name ain't coming out their mouth, their day's not complete, it seems.
seems like it's been that way since we started.
It really does. And look, that's I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it's about. But Catering Wrench still listening. Saw that. It was very good. I first thought, oh no, Cam, but it was so good. Thank you, Squarescast. That's what. So I kind of want to do that for y'all tonight. I'm going to tell you about me. I think I need it. It'll be therapeutic for me. Been going through a lot, like I said, and I'll tell you about me, and we'll talk about. If anybody wants to come up, feel free to ask questions. I think that would be good. So if you missed last night, I want to talk about it. Something you interested in? Yes, no, somebody? You don't love me no more? Y'all scared? Don't want to come up? Just checking.
No,
Am I blocked? Aspen, you are not blocked yet. Nobody should be blocked in here right now. I try to unblock everybody. If somebody gets out of hand and somebody gets blocked, they get unblocked later that night. I did miss last night. Yes. Okay. So, Tay Judy Johnson, talk, Cam, country girl. Okay, I'll talk. Just want to say how I feel you are supporting this issue and out. All right, guys. So that's just to start out with a little levity, I guess. You're missing out on the vigil? Why? I know there's a lot of people that live far away and ain't gonna be able to make it. I can't wait to meet people. Arietti, good to see you. She said use the green screen. I am not using that hideous thing. All that, so I just went back to the town that I was from, and I started staying with friends. Now I'm young, you know, and I was going to school, and I was making it like nothing had ever happened, like to the teachers and everything. If sometimes I didn't have a place to stay, I would go in the gas station bathroom right here near where we live, and I would wash in there before school just to have the appearance.
I've seen that man cry one time, maybe.
I shot myself.
And well, 2 times then. 2 times because he was talking about his friend at one time. And that's in 10 years.
Mm-hmm. So he doesn't show emotion, but he said, thank you. And I said, well, for what? And he said, you know what? And I knew, like, from, you know, I've been talking about Richard Honecker's case. His family called tonight, and, you know, we were just talking. I said, look, man, I had to take a few days off. I said, you know, he said, I've been struggling with some stuff too, man. And he said,
you don't hear him.
Evidence of objection, no evidence of foul play. But they're not ruling it out. Just because they haven't found evidence doesn't mean it doesn't happen. They're still looking into it. But they have put emphasis, every single law enforcement has put emphasis. We could have invested more into it. And I'll agree with Crystal too. And I don't know what that meant from that one comment said she can't listen to the woman on paint. Crystal's a great creator, and she has a lot to offer. And I'll tell you this, if you're raised around here, a lot of us dealt with parents that were addicted, and that you know how they correct how the officers, you can tell, okay, listen to how this one officer with the black shirt and brown pants right here, he's like the lead guy.
No, that's not what she said.
But no, I tried to hide my lighter and cigarettes under a bush, and the cop came out. He was like, get them and take them to your car.
We've had lots of dealings at our local.
Say something about this, and I'm going to choose my words carefully. I heard about the whole Sarah incident. Let's talk about addiction for a minute. Addiction is a disease. It is a chemical imbalance. It is a fucking disease. It is not something to be made content of. It is not something for people to go live about and shaming somebody. And these are coming from addicts. You don't fucking do that. Now, in defense of one person, I did listen to Randy yesterday. I happen to agree with everything Randy said. So my live is not geared at Randy. My comments are not geared at Randy. I thought Randy's live was intelligent. It was smart. It was articulate. And it was a very, very good live. If you haven't seen it, I cannot even believe I'm promoting her. But yeah, it's Randy's live. Did a very good live yesterday about
Sub to Randy.
But the rest of them, no. You don't shame somebody like that. If someone's in active addiction, the worst thing you can do is embarrass them. That's not what you do. And on the flip, and as somebody who just lost somebody due to drugs, and
Oh, here we go.
not only did I lose somebody to drugs, but it will have lifelong effects on my family, I feel I should be talking about this. Benzos, Oxycontin, everything else, I can assure you, if you're high, if you're on a mind-altering drug and you're slurring, it's just like being drunk. This is why there's an opiate problem throughout the United States. This is why there is a problem in the United States, and why pills are #1 cause of a lot of bad things. So, yeah, we all know addicts lie. I agree. We don't need to be reminded. I totally agree with that. But it absolutely blows my mind how these addicts are going after another addict. She's not content, guys. If you care.
A few moments later.
So what I want you to concentrate on is Allie. In the first clip, concentrate on Allie. And again, if you're not a user, you're not going to get this. But if you've ever been a user, you're going to see it clear as fucking day. Okay, again, concentrate on Allie.
Turn me out immediately, then block me because you don't want me to talk.
Okay, Allie's doing something looking down. No idea what she's doing, don't care what she's doing. Until you see towards the end of this clip. Okay, right there, she lifts her hand. She's covering one nostril. Watch.
I do have this.
She perfectly bends down, her position and everything. He can barely fucking speak. You can see her hold her nose. She bends to the other side to get off camera. Puts her hands down, sniffles. Now she's making his line. Watch.
Oh my god.
It's the same day.
So Laura is basically saying that we can only call out people that she thinks are worthy of us calling out. So,
Yes,
yeah.
this is the same freaking day. Like, do you have no self-awareness at all of what you're doing?
No.
Like, well, let me tell you who they are. They're a true crime channel that gets 1,000+ in their live chats every day. That's who they are.
Honestly, that's just not cool. I've never said that to you. Let's be adults. Let's talk it out. Let's get past it. Drama's gotta stop. Thank you.
She lets him know his is ready.
Look, I went up on Ziggy last night to show an example.
He looks down over what she's doing.
I don't know. I have nothing to say. What?
Okay, so that was clip number 1. I'm going to play it again. Oh, my line's ready. Hang on, guys.
Do you remember the people that MGL threatened with CPS? That's these people.
Am I crazy?
Yes, they're getting threats again too, right now.
Oh, that's who these people are. Okay.
Okay.
He did go off camera.
Look at the title of the live and the
It's so obvious, right,
hashtags.
Chris?
That's why I kept it all in.
Now, what they're snorting, I don't know. They could be snorting pills for all I know. I have no idea. But they're snorting something.
Their day's not complete. It really does. And look at that's. I don't. Hold on 1 second.
How fucking crazy is that? How fucking crazy is that? You want to do this shit? Don't do it in Summer Wells' name.
Okay.
Casey, you are fucking blind if you don't see it. You are absolutely blind if you don't see it. Absolutely fucking blind. Any addict in here sees exactly what I see, and it is so obvious. So obvious.
Yeah, look,
Whiskey.
But they always had. Look, my catering rank still listening. Saw that. It was very good. At first,
He can't even speak right. Like his speech, he cannot even fucking speak right. Thank you, Jay. It is so obvious. So obvious.
Look at that. Hold on 1 second.
Hang on 1 second so I can snort my line. All in Summer Wells' name. Sorry, this is not fucking acceptable.
Okay.
He probably broke down because he was that adult. He probably broke down because he was that adult.
Oh my.
I first thought, okay.
He was talking about his childhood essay. That's what he was breaking down about. He was like talking to his members, and they were talking about, you know, his real life experiences. And she didn't play any of that though. She made it look like it was that short. Like I feel like she did that on purpose. But
In Summer Wells' name. Sorry, this is not fucking acceptable.
Okay.
He probably broke down because he was that adult. It's completely different. Completely different. If anybody doesn't think they're snorting, you need to hang out with some drug addicts because they are snorting.
We need to
What they're
hang out
snorting,
with
I do
some
not know,
drug
but they are snorting, and they are snorting something hard. I mean, I cannot even believe they're doing this with Summer Wells' name, doing it right on camera. So whoever's giving them money, good job, great job, because now you know where your money.
yeah, and
And-
these are also the same people that MGL threatened CPS on, and Laura told
Are you frustrated?
everybody, don't call until I get to meet them, because she wanted an interview because their channel was big. She told everybody not to call until she met them. Like she's gonna be the be all say all for fuck. Yes, she did.
Yep.
He talks about it today too. I remember that shit.
She just said exactly why she's doing all this. If you're giving them money, blah, blah, blah. She's fucking watching their pockets like a hawk because their channel's doing really well.
What an idiot you are to say all in Summer Wells' name when she's in your title.
Yeah, they weren't even talking about Summer last night either.
Yeah, he didn't have it in his title. Wasn't in anywhere.
You see the phone light reflection off her face. Then it was one hand to her face, which usually is a nose itch. And just require 2 hands on a flat surface. Okay, and you believe that. You keep believing that. You believe that that's a nose ring. Okay, you keep believing that. Go right ahead. Denise, I absolutely disagree. 100% disagree. They are 100% snorting. I would bet money on it. I would absolutely bet money on it. Yeah, I would literally bet you money on it. Denise, the proof is right there. It is so blatantly obvious. I cannot believe how many people are falling for it, that they're not getting high. They are so getting high. It's obvious what they're doing. Exactly. Okay, let me say this one more time. I said it may not be cocaine. I said she's definitely snorting something. That's what I said. That is what I said. And I've said that more than once. I said it at least 13 times. I said, I don't know if it was cocaine, meth, pills, whatever, but she is snorting something. That's what I said.
Kraken and them, they have done a lot of other things, and I think that they're more accepted in the actual crime community. It pisses Laura off because she will never be, because of shit like she pulled today. Like now she has Tiffany's friend AD or whatever, AC, whatever that AB, yeah. Now his whole channel is, he's telling people to call, like the whole comment section is that they're going to call CPS on these people because of what Laura started today.
He owned her ass, by the way. He did great up there.
Came up on Laura's panel to confront her over these crazy allegations. The funny thing is he never denied it. Let's go have a look to how that conversation turned.
Explain yourself.
You want to get high all you want, you go get high. Don't do it on Summer Wells' name. Don't do it on camera, and don't do it on Summer Wells' name. That's all I'm saying. There is nothing that you can say that convinced me that you weren't snorting.
What are we snorting?
I don't know. Only you know
are
that.
So far off base. What, do you even know what that live was about last night?
It still had Summerwell's name.
Do you know it did not, idiot?
Oh, okay.
Go look at it again.
So Cam, the genius that he is, goes on his own platform
to claim his sympathy ploy is that he's a victim of non-consensual sex. He is also, he was played with as a child. He's an SA survivor himself. It's just ludicrous, Cam.
When you come out and claim that on your own channel, there's an underlying reason for it. You're trying to garner sympathy, you fool.
Okay, so it's okay because it wasn't Summerwell's name.
No, it was said a live is what it said. Why don't you read?
So
this is the problem, and you're just trying to pull our name in it because you feel like you'll be
okay, so it's okay that you did it because it wasn't in Summerwell's name.
It's okay that I can do a live stream in any time I want about anything I want to talk about.
Okay.
On my channel.
We're just being clear that
it wasn't Summerwell's,
that it wasn't under Summerwell's name.
You're up here lying.
That it wasn't under Summerwell's name. I just want to make that clear.
What do you mean?
In my opinion, it can go either way with this one. Laura is not a good source of information in that regard.
Making clear
that you think it's okay because it wasn't in Summerwell's name. So I just want to, we're clear on that.
No, explain yourself. What's okay that it's not in Summerwell's name?
That you guys were snorting.
No, we were not snorting anything. You're not going to try to trick me. No, we were not snorting anything. You're not going to try to trick me. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to play some old dumb runaround game.
I don't believe you weren't snorting.
Okay, good. Don't believe it.
Your voice
I don't have
totally
to
different. Your speech is totally different than it was in this video. Why is that?
My speech is totally different because I was talking about when I got SA'd when I was younger, and I was about to cry when I was talking about if you would have listened to the content. But you were over there just trying to find something to judge about because you're trying to be relevant right now is what you're doing.
Why am I trying to be relevant?
It's sad.
I didn't build my channel off Summerwell's.
My channel wasn't built off Summerwell's. We covered
your entire content is Summerwell's.
No, it's not.
You have done nothing but Summerwell's. Yes,
no, that's a lie. Go look in our video section.
Hey, I'm just saying, if we want to use her logic, then didn't Tiffany build her channel off of Summerwell's?
Yeah.
I built the Summerwell's community. All those people that come over to you from the Summerwell's community, did they tell you that I built all their channels? I bet you didn't know that.
When did your channel start, Cam?
What?
Your entire channel was built on Summerwell's.
You are full of shit.
Oh my God.
Look at the video section. We covered Tegan Dougherty. We did Kellen and Crystal and Utah. We talked to the woman that found her with Gray Hughes. I got that interview. We also got Lexi Dykes. She was a Amber Alert out of Hawkins County. She called in on our live stream. You want to keep going? Richard Timothy Honaker. Go look in our video section. This is ridiculous. You're not going to look. I didn't even snort drugs when I had my addiction. That wasn't what I showed my scars last night.
I absolutely believe that he's an active addiction right now, and he's an absolute denier. He acts like an addict when confronted. You can see it in his face, his reactions, or lack thereof.
You're looking at it in that clip.
What clip?
Why'd you go off camera?
I was talking about my children with my wife because I don't put them on my channel at all.
So you had to go off camera and mute.
Yes, I do, because that's what you do.
Talk about your child for like a second.
Because my kids walk in my bedroom and I turn it off so they do not get attacked by these freaking idiots like people like what you're doing right now. And you actually stood up for us over the whole CPS thing, but now you've showed your true colors.
If these two have children, CPS needs to be called right away. needs to be made aware of this situation. It's absolutely disgusting that you two are keeping your drug habits on the DL, but not that much on the DL that we didn't catch you, fool.
This is low. It's weak and it's sad. And I am pissed off. I'm pissed off because you're pulling a Doug right now. You're pulling a Tiffany because I did nothing wrong to none of these people. We've come out and we tried to do the right thing. You came down to Tennessee and you got pissed off because it rained and nobody came and met you up there.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You heard me. This is ridiculous.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? Trying to tell people they're snorting drugs and stuff. It's sad. It's weak.
Because
you tried to say it was about Summer and her name.
I don't believe you. I think you're full of shit. I know what I saw.
Where's your basis of
you
it? Bring your
try
proof.
to twist it any way you want. I know what the fuck I saw.
Bring your proof. What'd you see? What'd you see?
It was blatantly obvious your wife was snorting, and then
my camera goes off. Go watch every live stream I do. I turn my camera off.
Obvious.
You look, this right here shows just what kind of creator you are. And that's all I'm gonna say. Have a good day. Salute to you.
Bye.
Good luck with this shit because it is weak.
I'm so weak. Okay, Cam.
You're
just busted and you know it. You're just busted and you know it.
Do what?
You're just busted and you know it.
I'm busted?
You're busted and you know it.
You know, it's because
next time you do it, keep it the fuck off camera.
Look, I'm going to strike you
next time you do it, keep it off camera.
I'm going to strike you
next time you do it,
and I don't do that.
Camera.
Excuse me? Say it again.
Next time you do it, keep it off camera.
Next time I do what?
Next time you snort drugs on camera.
You are so far off.
I don't think so, Cam.
Allie, listen, Allie, say your thing. Tell her. What'd you say?
I just want to know when we have ever snorted drugs, period, let alone on camera.
Tiffany has nothing to do with this. Nothing at all.
Oh, yes, she does. She's in your chat.
She doesn't.
She's egging you on.
How is Tiffany egging me on?
Oh, it's not egging. It's called agging, but it's the same thing.
Whatever.
It's called English. Listen.
Whatever.
No, you're going to sit and make false... Look, I'm going to strike you for this because you're doing false accusations.
What you
don't give a shit. Yeah, you just thought she's going to make big money off this one, didn't you?
Who
and then you
said
go and say, then you thought
that's where your fucked up thinking is.
Yeah,
because that's all you think about is money. That's it. It's money to get more drugs, right, Cam? That's why you need all the money. Go preach God and how God will save you.
I've never
asked. Get the fuck out of here. You're such a phony fuck.
You're
such a phony fuck.